the distance with local sports, covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here back to Drakes Creek Park, Hendersonville, Tennessee. The site for this afternoon's Class A consolation game here between the visiting team on the scoreboard and the Unicoi Blue Devils, and the home team on the scoreboard, the Panthers of V.O. Coffman. This is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. This game was delayed, started at 10, but because of rain, we're getting this thing going at 9 o'clock. Taking a quick look here at both starting lineups here before we get going. Starting first with the visiting Blue Devils, leading off at short is Everly, batting second at second base is Hatcher. The pitcher is Bogart, batting third, batting fourth the designated hitter Barry, batting fifth the third baseman Lanningham, batting sixth the left fielder White, batting seventh the first baseman Simmons, and batting eighth the center fielder Bennett, and in right field rounding up the lineup is Green. For the Panthers, leading off at shortstop, Jack Emerson, batting second, the designated hitter Jake Moore, batting third and catching Hub Maddox, batting fourth, the center fielder A.J. Daniel, batting fifth and pitching Brooks Durham, batting sixth in right field Logan Mays, batting seventh in left field Cale Scott, batting eighth at first base Colin McCauley, and batting ninth at second base is Max Carr. Mason Neal will be playing in left field. Actually, Cale Scott's in third base today. We just got these lineups really quickly, and we will try to do our best here to kind of fill in everything going on during all of that. As I'm set up, as you can tell, way up here in the press box today due to all the rain going down. We got lots of equipment that cost a lot of money, and obviously we don't want to ruin that with some rain. So Durham is ready to go here. Unicoi will be Aiden Everly, the shortstop, to lead things off here for Unicoi. So not a perfect afternoon here by any stretch of the imagination here, as Everly will lead things off. The right-handed hitting shortstop to get things going. Just trying to fill in all the names here while just taking a quick look at all of them. Durham, right-hander, working out of the windup to get things going. Here comes the first pitch. That one misses away for ball one. Still got the rain somewhat going out here. Supposed to be dying down as the day progresses. Next pitch here from Durham. That one misses away for ball two. 2-0 quickly here. The leadoff hitter, Aiden Everly, the shortstop for the Blue Devils. And the next pitch. This is low and away for ball three. Comes the 3-0 from Durham. That one's in there for strike one. Working quickly, here comes a 3-1 from Durham. This is a ground ball over to Emerson at short. The throw over to first is going to get away from McCauley. So Everly is going to reach base there off the slow roller to get things going here in the top of the first inning. Now going to bring up Avery Hatcher, the second baseman. Since I said that the ball went to the into the dugout area. So now he will go to second base. He will get an extra base off of that. So runner already in scoring position here, brings up the left-handed hitting Avery Hatcher, the second baseman. Now Durham checks on him, and he will get back for the pickoff. First pitch here, that one's going to miss away for ball one. Next pitch here from Durham, the bunt. That one's going to get down. Durham will field, throws the first. And they say that he gets it there in time. The runner will move to third base. Runner in scoring position here with one gone in the top of the first inning. Bringing up now is Reed Bogart, the pitcher. Runner on third here, one gone. Durham comes set, first pitch. This one is foul back off the net for strike one. Next pitch here from Durham. This one is hit high in the air to left field. Neal going back on it, and it's going to get over his head. It's going to be a double to left center. A run will score, and the Blue Devils lead this one 1-0. So an RBI double there by Reed Bogart brings up the designated hitter in Hudson Berry. As Durham's going to ask for a new baseball. First pitch here from Durham. That one's in there for strike one. Next pitch from Durham. This one is a line down the left field line, foul for strike two. Next pitch from Durham. That one's going to be fouled away, and the count will stay at no balls and 2 strikes. Durham checks on the runner at second. Big lead at second. Here's the 0-2 in the dirt. Runner's going to take off for third. Maddox throws to third. It's in time, and he's out. Good job by Maddox catching the runner stealing, and now we've got 2 gone here and a 1-2 count at the top of the first inning. Next pitch, and that one's going to miss high for ball 2. And the next pitch misses for ball 3. Full count here. Nobody on. Next pitch on the outside corner for strike 3, and that will end the inning. Unicoi gets 1 in the top of the first inning. We'll go to the bottom half of the inning. First at bat for the Panthers. That's coming up next on the Exports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at Drake's Creek Park here, this Class A consolation game between Unicoi and E.O. Coffman. It's a 1-0 Blue Devil lead as the Panthers will bat here for the first time in the game. Jack Emerson to lead things off. Here's the first pitch from Bogert, and that one's going to be foul off the bunt attempt for strike one. Emerson, one of the second on the team in batting average, came into this postseason here hitting .521 on the year. One of the many good contributors here on this Coffman lineup. Inside here I am because of the rain that's still going on outside. Next pitch from Bogert. This one is a soft liner up the middle. Good effort by the second baseman, but he's not going to be able to get up and make the throw. A leadoff single here for the Panthers, but one on, nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. We'll bring up the team's official leader in batting average, and Jake Moore. He's hitting .522 so far on the season. Here we'll face off with Bogert for the first time. Moore is sidelined from anything outside of hitting for the rest of the year due to a shoulder issue. Hopefully gets all that cleared up by the time next season rolls around. The umbrella's starting to come down here. Not expecting any more weather in the area for the rest of the day. Just hit it really hard here in the early morning and afternoon portion. First pitch from Bogert. Huge secondary lead there by Emerson. That one misses away for ball one. Working inside the day. Just want to make sure our equipment stays nice and dry here on a Drury day. One-0 from Bogart. Emerson takes off, pitches high for ball two, and the throw down the second won't get Emerson. He's in there with a stolen base. First one for the Panthers in the game. Unicoi got their run courtesy of Bogart on the mound with a RBI double in the left center. Comes a 2-0. And that one's in there for strike one. Tying run on second base. Nobody out here. Two-hole hitter up and more. Next pitch from Bogart. Moore shows bunt. Can't get it down, and that will be strike two. Bogert comes set. And here comes a 2-2. Breaking ball misses away, and the count will go full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Comes a full count offering from Bogert. Morris sends this one down the right field line, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Emerson rounding third, but will hold up at third. Now we got runners on the corners here with nobody gone here in the bottom of the first inning. Back-to-back singles to lead things off here for the Panthers. Brings up the catcher in Hud Maddox. Maddox hitting over 400 on the season so far, and the team's leader in RBIs. Runners on the corners, nobody out here. Panthers looking for a big inning to start this one off. First pitch. Moore's going to take off for second, and he'll get in there with the stolen base. First pitch was a ball. Bogert comes set. Here comes a 1-0. Misses high for ball 2. Pair of runners in scoring position here for Coffman. And the 2-0. Sent high in the air to the right side. Right fielder makes the catch. Emerson's going to tag up. Here comes the throw. It will be offline. Emerson will score. Moore will make his way over to third base. And actually, they said he left early, so that will be a double play. Coffman will tie the game up at 1, but we've got 2 gone here in the bottom of the first inning. Brings up the center fielder here, and A.J. Daniel is now Chad Moore over here having a conversation with one of the field umpires, head coach for Coffman. Didn't think he left early. Now he's going to have a conversation here with the other field umpire, see if he left early. Now we'll make his way back to Moore, and it looks like the call is going to stand. And it will. So Coffman ties the game off a sacrifice fly on the right. Eventually turned into a double play. It's a 1-1 game here in the bottom of the first inning. A.J. Daniel, the cleanup hitter, due up now. First lefty in the lineup. First pitch. Daniel sends this one in the center field. Center fielder camping underneath it. That's Bennett. He'll make the catch, and that will end the inning. Coffman ties things up here in the bottom of the first. It's a 1-all game as we go to the top of the second. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy and GMC dealer.
This is the good life.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Hendersonville, Tennessee, Drake's Creek Park. This Class A consolation game between Coffman and Unicoi. Due up for the Blue Devils here will be 5-6-7. Alex Lanningham leading things off. First pitch here from Brooks Durham. It's a swing and a miss for strike one. In the first inning, Durham gave up a run, a hit, no walks, a strikeout through 15 pitches. First time here against the right-handed hitting third baseman. Next pitch fouled off the net for strike two. 0-2 delivery from Durham, and that one misses away for ball one. Comes a 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike three, and that will be the first out of the inning. Second strikeout of the game for Durham. That will bring up the 6-hole hitter, the left fielder, and Tanner White. Unicoi, who lost 11-1 to Athens City yesterday, and Coffman, who fell late to Martin 8-6. Each side trying to end the season on a high note. First pitch here, swung on a miss for strike one. Comes the 0-1 from Durham, and that one goes over his head for ball one. Crowd really starting to trickle in here for both sides. Comes a 1-1. That one's in the dirt for ball two. Comes a 2-1 from Durham. This one is sent in the air. Scott and Maddox giving chase to this one, but it'll land in the second row. That will be strike two. Count evens up here at 2 balls and 2 strikes. One gone in the top of the second inning. Game tied at 1. Another game later will be Loretto in their sub-state game on the road at Waverly Central. That game will be at 6 o'clock tonight. Here's a 2-2. On the outside corner for strike three, and that will be the second out of the inning. His third strikeout of the game now brings up the 7-hole hitter and the first baseman, and Carter Simmons. Another right-hander here in the Blue Devil lineup. Comes the first pitch from Durham. Misses away for ball one. All 4 teams here in Class A have some form of blue in their uniforms. Comes a 1-0. Misses away for ball two. Wind blowing out to left. Yesterday it was blowing out to right here. Next pitch, and that one misses high and in for ball three. Comes a 3-0. That one misses in for ball four. Simmons gets a 2-out walk. Brings up the 8-hole hitter and the center fielder, and Brooks Bennett. Walks has been an issue for the Panther pitching staff so far this season. Be a big lead there at first by Simmons. First pitch from Durham misses high and in for ball one. And get a new baseball in the hands there of Durham, a dry one. Next pitch, that one is fouled away for strike two. Strike one, excuse me. Durham comes set. Here comes a 1-1. Misses away for ball 2. Two and one the count here. 1 on 2 out in the top of the second inning. Durham now will check on the runner at first and Simmons. Throw not in time. Here's a 2-1. That one's going to get away from Maddox. Simmons is now on his way to second base, and he'll get in there off of the wild pitch, and that was ball 3. Runner in scoring position. Hitters count here for the 8-0 hitter in Bennett. Bennett steps back in. Comes a 3-1. On the outside corner for strike 2. Durham comes set. Now we'll check on the runner. Nobody was there to cover. Durham comes set, and here comes a full count offering. On the outside corner for strike 3, and that will end the inning. Durham here with 4 strikeouts of the game, 3 of those coming in this inning alone. They are tied up at 1 as they bat in the bottom of the second. Coming up next on the X Sports Network.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Hendersonville, Drake's Creek Park, here in this Class A consolation game, all tied up at 1 here between Coffman and Unicoi. 5-6-7 due up here for the Panthers. Brooks Durham, Logan Mays, and Cale Scott. First pitch here to Durham, and that one is sent up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Durham on his way to first. Third hit of the game for the Panthers. Leadoff hitter gets on. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. Due up now, Logan Mays, the right fielder. This Coffman lineup coming into the state tournament was hitting .360 as a team on the season, averaging just over 10 runs a game. Scored 6 in yesterday's. Bogart now going to check on Durham over at first. Bogart in the first inning gave up 2 hits and a run. No walks, no strikeouts, and he had 12 pitches. 1 pitch in, he's given up a leadoff single. Mays will now step out and call time. First pitch here from Bogart. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Durham will take off for second. Ball's in the dirt. Durham go in standing up. 1-1 the count here to Logan Mays. Runner on second, nobody out. Comes a 1-1. Misses high for ball 2. And here comes a 2-1. Mays will square around the bunt. That one misses away. Hitters count now with 3 balls and 1 strike. Cale Scott, the third baseman, waiting on deck. Here's a 3-1. That one's in there to make the count full with 3 balls and 2 strikes. Comes a full count offering to Mays. That one misses high for ball 4. First 2 batters in the game for Coffman reach. 2 on, nobody out. Brings up the 7-hole hitter and the third baseman and Cale Scott. Scott, who was in left yesterday, third base today, found his way on. And all 4 at bats for the Panthers yesterday. Comes the first pitch. That one's in there for strike 1. Got the grill going in the concession stand below us, so that's why you're seeing some smoke on your video screen for those watching. The building is not on fire, we promise. Here's the 0-1 on the outside corner for strike 2. Comes the 0-2. This is high for ball 1. Comes, a pickoff attempt trying to get Durham at second, not in time. Comes a 1-2 here from Bogert. This one's going to be lined in the left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Durham on his way to third. Mays over at second, and now Scott at first, and the bases are loaded with no outs here for the first baseman and Colin McCauley. 2 hits and a walk in the inning. Calling now up here with the bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch here from Bogert. In there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Bogert comes set. Comes the 0-2 delivery. This is away for ball 1. Bogart comes set again. And here comes a 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. He can't advance, and that will be the first out of the inning. First strikeout of the game here for Reed Bogert. Brings up the 9-hole hitter and Max Carr. Carr's been very good here at the 9 spot, especially in the postseason. He's coming up with some clutch RBIs on the way from the conference tournament up through the regional. First pitch here from Bogert. That's going to be on the outside corner for strike 1. Comes the 0-1. Ground ball down the third base line. It's Ferry, steps on third to throw. The first is offline. A run will score. And Coffman has taken a 2-1 lead. So now runners here on first and second after that fielder's choice. 2 gone here in the bottom of the second inning. Carr gets credit for the RBI. Emerson now up with 2 on and 2 out. Single to his first at bat up the middle. First pitch here sent down the left field line. This one could be trouble and will land foul. That was going to be for sure a 2-run double, but went just a bit foul for just a long strike. Emerson, who led off the bottom of the first with a single up the middle. Facing off with Bogert here for the second time. First pitch on the outside corner for strike 2. Now Bogert will step off and reset. And a good job there by Emerson, the call time. Comes the 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. The second baseman Fields throw over to first will be in time, and that will end the inning. Not before Coffman gets a bases loaded fielder's choice ground out to take a 2-1 lead as we go to the top of the third. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
There are now more ways to save at QuickMart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at QuickMart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here, the TMSAA Class A consolation game from Hendersonville, Tennessee. It's a 2-1 Coffman lead over Unicoi as we go to the top of the third. First pitch here from Brooks Durham to the 9-hole hitter, and Max Green misses high for ball 1. Comes the 1-0. This is a ground ball. That one's up the middle. Fielded by Emerson. The throw over to first. Bounces off the turf and in time for the first out of the inning. So a little creativity there from Emerson, and we have got one gone here in the top of the third. Brings us to the top of the lineup here with a shortstop and Aiden Everly. Everly, who reached via an error and scored the only run of the game for the Blue Devils in his first at bat in the top of the first inning. First pitch. That one is in there for strike 1. Next pitch here from Durham on the outside corner for strike 2. It's actually Evely, not Everly. I apologize. Here's the 0-2. That one misses away for ball 1. So it was Aiden Evely, the shortstop here, with a 1-2 count, 1 gone. Next pitch from Durham. Breaking ball, that misses away to even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. Hit high in the air. Emerson at short, going to call everybody off, going to make the catch, and that will be the second out of the inning. 2 gone here for the Blue Devils in the top of the 3rd inning. Now going to bring up the second baseman in Avery Hatcher. Hatcher, who had a sac bunt in his first at bat, due up here for the second time against Durham. Comes the first pitch. Misses away for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. In there for strike 1. One here from Durham. In there for strike 2. Comes a 1-2 here from Durham. Just misses away, and the count will even up. Deuces on the board with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Nobody on here for the Blue Devils. 2-2 from Durham. Hit in the air to the left side. Scott at third, making his way towards the dugout. And he will make the catch in front of the dugout, and that one will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Unicoi. Here in the top of the 3rd inning, we'll go the bottom half of the inning. Coffman leading at 2-1. It's coming up next on the Exports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered?
You are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back in Hendersonville, this Class A consolation game. Coffman leading Unicoi County here 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. 2-3-4 due up for the Panthers. Jake Moore, be followed by Hud Maddox. First pitch, that one is fouled away. Out of the reach for strike 1, and A.J. Daniel. Moore, who reached via an infield single in his first at bat in the first inning. Reed Bogert on for his 3rd inning of work through 2 runs off 4 hits, a walk, a strikeout, and sitting right now at 33 pitches. Here comes the 0-1, breaking ball. Sent up the middle off of Bogert's glove. Fielded by the shortstop. The throw over to first will be in time, and that will be the first out of the inning. One gone here in the bottom of the third. We'll now bring up the catcher in Hub Maddox. Maddox, who hit a sacrifice fly to score the first run of the game to right field. Second time here against Bogart. Comes the first pitch. Breaking ball misses away for ball one. Comes the 1-0. In there for strike one. Comes the 1-1 here from Bogart. And that misses in the dirt for ball two. Or I should say in the turf for ball two. Comes the 2-1. In there for strike two to even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wind up and the pitch here from Bogart. This is just a bit high, and the count will go full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count offering here to Maddox. Hit in the air. Will stay on the infield. Making the catch there at short is Evely, and that will be the second out of the inning. 2 gone here for the Panthers in the bottom of the third inning. Now bring up the center fielder and A.J. Daniel. Daniel, who flew out to center in his first at bat that ended the bottom of the first. First pitch here from Bogart. Misses away for ball one. Comes a 1-0 on the inside corner for strike one. And here comes a 1-1. Sent down the right field line, but foul for strike two. 1-2 the count here, the cleanup hitter for Coffman. They get the foul ball back into play as it trickles to the Unicoi County dugout. Comes a 1-2. And then Daniel's going to foul that one back off the net and stay alive with a 1-2 count. Only left-hander here in the Panther lineup. Comes a 1-2. That one's in the dirt. Deuces on the board here with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Nobody on here for Daniel. Next pitch. Misses in, makes the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's a full count offering. Daniel lines this one in the right field. That's going to get through for a base hit. 2 out single by Daniel. Now that ball's going to get away. Daniel on his way to second. Here's a throw from the catcher, and that one's not going to be in time. So a single that and a throwing error has put Daniel in scoring position here with 2 gone in the bottom of the third inning. Now going to bring up the opposing pitcher in Brooks Durham. First error of the game for Unicoi County. Durham, who singled up the middle in his first at bat off the first pitch he saw and eventually scored the go-ahead and run for Coffman. First pitch here from Bogert. Misses low for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Misses away for ball two. Comes a 2-0. Durham's going to foul that one out of play for strike one. Good crowds here for both Unicoi County and E.O. Coffman, making their ways from different parts of the state. Unicoi from East Tennessee and E.O. Coffman from southern Middle Tennessee. Here's a 2-1. On the outside corner, evens up the count. Deuce is on the board again with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Long drives for both sides. Comes a 2-2. Durham, tapper here through the right side. The first baseman fields it. No one's over there at first, and he's going to get in. So, another single on the infield for the Panthers. And now we got runners on the corners here with 2 gone for the right fielder and Logan Mays. Daniel on third, Durham on first. It's a 2-1 Coffman lead over Unicoi County here in the bottom of the third with 2 gone. Bogert now will step off the mound, reset himself here for the first and third signals from his catcher. First pitch here from Bogert, and Mays will tap that one foul for strike one. Bogert comes set, and here comes the 0-1. Misses high, and Durham's going to take off for second, and he'll get in there as the count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a 1-1, and that misses in the turf for ball 2. Cale Scott, the third baseman, waiting on deck. Here's the 2-1. This is high and in. Hitter's count now with 3 balls and 1 strike here to Mays. Pair of runners in scoring position. Now Bogert fakes the throw to third, and we'll get back on the rubber. Here's a 3-1. Mays will send this one in the left. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Durham's going to hold up at third. That's going to score Daniel. Mays over at first, and the Panthers now lead this one 3-1. Big piece of 2-out hitting there by Logan Mays. Runners on the corners again here with 2 gone in the bottom of the third. Brings up the third baseman and Cale Scott. Scott, who singled in his previous at-bat in the bottom of the second. Scott, who reached base in all of his at-bats yesterday against Martin Middle School. First pitch in there for strike one. And Mays will easily make it to second base. Here's the 0-1. Just misses away for ball one. Here's a 1-1. This one's lined down the left field line, but will go foul for strike 2. One and two the count here, the 7-hole hitter for Coffman. Comes a 1-2 from Bogert. Scott, chopper here to third, and that one's going to get through. Mays rounding third. No throw, he will score. Coffman leads it 5-1. So a 2-out, 2-run error. Now putting Coffman here with a 4-run lead. Second error of the game for the Blue Devils. Brings up Colin McCauley, who struck out, and his first at bat in the bottom of the second inning. And now check on Scott at first, not in time. Scott doesn't normally take big leagues, but is a very big threat to steal. Does have a big lead here, though. Here's a 1-2, he'll take off. Pitch misses away. Here's a throw to second. Will not be in time. A stolen base. Want to know the count here. The 8-hole hitter, McCauley. Max Carr waiting on deck. Here's the 1-0. In there for strike 1. Here's the 1-1. McCauley sends this one in the center field. He'll make the catch, and that will end the inning. Not before the Panthers get 3 runs. Here in the bottom of the third, they lead at 5-1. As we go to the top of the 4th inning here, Unicoi County batting. That's coming up next here on the Exports Network.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
This is the X Sports Network.
And out here, starting things off here, Reed Bogart led off here at the top of the 4th inning with a deep drive into right center. A great effort there by A.J. Daniel, but it falls in for a base hit. Second hit of the game for Bogart after he had an RBI double to left center in his first at bat. Brings up designated hitter Hudson Berry, struck out looking in his first at bat in the top of the first. Facing off here with Durham for the second time. Durham on his 4th inning of work has given up a run off 2 hits, a walk, 4 strikeouts, right now 47 pitches. 48 is line back foul for strike 1. Comes the 0-1. Misses away for ball 1. Unicoi County got that first run of the game off a Bogart double to left center. Coffman answered with one in the first, one in the second, and now three in the third to lead it 5-1. Another throw over by Durham, not in time. Comes a 1-1. Sin in the air. Will stay on the infield. Durham. Now McCauley calls everybody off, and he'll make the catch right behind the mound. That will be the first out of the inning. One gone here in the top of the fourth inning. Now we'll bring up here Alex Lanningham, the third baseman, struck out swinging his first at bat in the second inning. Facing Durham here for the second time. Huge lead by Bogart at first. Durham will check on him again, not in time. Next pitch, Bogart took off, but that one was fouled away for strike one. Comes the 0-1 from Durham. Foul back off the net again for strike two. 0-2 the count here to the cleanup hitter. Now, the 5-hole hitter and Alex Lanningham. 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the fourth. A 5-1 Coffman lead over Unicoi County in this Class A consolation game. Sun's starting to come out here in Hendersonville. Here's the 0-2. Runner takes off. Maddox picks it. The throw to second will not be in time as Bogart gets in there with the stolen base. 1-2 the count now. Durham comes set. Here comes a 1-2. Fouled away. Still 1-2 count as Lanningham stays alive. Athens City and Martin will meet up in the championship game right after this at around 2:30. Here's a 1-2. This is high, and the count will even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. Runner on second, excuse me. Durham with a long look at Bogart at second, and now Lanningham will call time. One-two from Durham. And the dirt. Max tries to block it. His throw to third will not be in time. Bogart on third again off a wild pitch there by Durham. Count now full with 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count offering from Durham. Tap back foul there. Fourth foul ball of the at-bat here for Lanningham. It's the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Infield, outfield playing normal. Full count offering. Fouled away again. And that one landed on top of the press box here. And rolling back down to a waiting fan. Durham comes set. Here comes a full count offering. Sent in the left field. Mays will make the catch out there on the left. Or Neal, make the catch on left. Bogart will score. And Unicoi County has got the lead here to 5-2. Two gone here in the top of the fourth. Now brings up the 6-hole hitter in the left fielder and Tanner White. Struck out looking in his first at bat in the second inning. First pitch here from Durham. Misses over his head for ball one. Comes a 1-0. And misses for ball two. Comes a 2-0. Sit in the air. Scott trying to track this one, but will land foul, and the count will go 2 balls and 1 strike. Wind now picking up and blowing out the left like it's done the majority of the game. Blew out through right yesterday. Comes a 2-1. Sent in the right center field. This one could be trouble. But out there and making the catch will be Mays, and that will end the inning. Unicoi County gets one back here in the top of the fourth inning. It's a 5-2 Coffman lead as we go to the bottom half of the inning next on the Exports Network.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
This is the Exports Network.
Welcome back to Drakes Creek Park here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. The TMSAA Class A consolation game here between E.O. Coffman and Unicoi County. Coffman leading Unicoi County 5-2 as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Do it for the Panthers 9-1-2 with Max Carr, Jack Emerson, and Jake Moore. Reed Bogart on for his fourth inning of work through 3, giving up 5 runs off 7 hits. First one to Tapper over here to third. Throw to first will be in time, and that will be the first out of the inning. One gone quickly here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Brings up the top of the order in Jack Emerson. Emerson, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored in the first. A ground out to second in the second. Second time here against Bogart. 3 1/3, 5 runs off 7 hits, a walk and a strikeout. Now at 65 pitches. This one, a grounder over to short. Evely tries to throw over to first. Will not be in time. An infield single for Jack Emerson. 8th hit of the game here for the Panthers. Now brings up the 2-hole hitter in Jake Moore. Moore 1 for 2 in the game. Single in the right in the first, and then grounded out to short in the third. Hud Maddox waiting on deck for the Panthers. Wind continues to blow out the left. A check on Emerson at first, not in time. Comes the first pitch here from Bogert. That's a breaking ball in there for strike one. Emerson with a big lead over at first. Comes the 0-1. In there for strike two. 0-2 the count. Corner infield a double play depth. Middle infield a double play depth. Check on Emerson at first, not in time. Corner infield playing almost even with the bag. Outfield straight away at all three spots. Check on Emerson again, not in time. Comes the 0-2. Emerson takes off. Moore sends that one up the middle. Fielded by the second baseman. The throw to first will be in time, and that will be an inning-ending double play. Good job out there at second base by Hatcher, and he turns a double play in the inning. So we go to the top of the fifth. It's a 5-2 Coffman lead here on the X Sports Network.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Hendersonville in this Class A consolation game, we go to the top of the fifth. Heo Coffman leading Unicoi County 5-2. Due up for the Blue Devils be 7-8-9 Carter Simmons, Brooks Bennett, and Max Green. First pitch here from Brooks Durham is going to miss away for ball one. Durham on for his fifth inning of work through four. 2 runs off 2 hits, a walk, 4 strikeouts, and right now at 62 pitches. Here's a 1-0. And the same result, ball 2. Simmons, who walked in his first at bat in the top of the second inning, facing Durham for the second time. Comes a 2-0. Misses in for ball 3. Comes a 3-0. In there for strike 1. Here's a 3-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Full count here after Durham fell behind 3 balls and no strikes. It's a full count offering. Liner here over to Emerson at short. The backhand, the throw to first. That one's going to get away from McCauley. And it went in the dugout, so end up at second base. So the leadoff runner gets on the second error of the game for Coffman. Brings up the center fielder here in Brooks Bennett. Struck out looking in his first at bat in the second inning. Facing off with Durham here for the second time. Now we got a pitcher runner coming in the game here for the Blue Devils. And that will be English. Bennett due up now, the center fielder here for the Blue Devils. Runner on second, nobody out. First pitch from Durham, misses high for ball one. One 0 from Durham, and that one is fouled away for strike one. And that one lands almost off the glass right in front of me. Comes a pickoff attempt, and Emerson was there, but Durham didn't throw it. Not quite sure if they would have got him or not on that. Durham takes a look at English again at second. 1-1 the count. Runner on second. Nobody out here in the top of the fifth. 5-2 Coffman lead. Next pitch from Durham. Foul back again for strike two. Wind has died down a bit, was blowing straight out the center earlier. Long look here for Durham, and now time is called here by Bennett. Comes a 1-2 from Durham, and that one, good block there by Maddox behind the plate, and the count will even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch here from Durham. That one's lined up the middle. That's going to get through. No, Emerson makes the play, but he won't make the throw. They got the runner here at third off the bag, but he's going to get back in time and be safe. Runners on the corners, nobody gone here in the top of the fifth inning. Now going to bring up the 9-hole hitter and the right fielder, Max Green. Grounded out the short in his first at bat in the top of the third inning. On with runners on the corners, nobody out. Representing the tying run here for the Blue Devils. And they're going to try to fake the third throw, and no throw because of a high throw to first was made, and now the runner's at second base. Now the Unicoi County head coach is out. Thought maybe there was a balk there, but no call will be made. Now we got runners in scoring position, both of them for the Blue Devils. Nobody out. Green at the plate, the 9-hole hitter. First pitch is low for ball one. Comes a 1-0 from Durham, and the dirt for ball two. See any action in the Coffman bullpen right now. Here's a 2-0. Ground ball. Over to Emerson here at short. The throw home in time, and they got him out for the first out of the inning. Great play out there by Jack Emerson to get the lead runner. Now we got runners on first and second with one out, and the score is still at 5-2. Brings up the top of the order in Aiden Evely. Evely 0 for 2, reached via an error, scored a run in the first, popped up to the shortstop in the third. First pitch here from Durham, and that one's in the dirt for ball one. Durham at 78 pitches here so far. Certainly getting to that limit. We now do have some action over in the Coffman bullpen. It's Chase Carr. Next pitch misses high for ball two. Comes a 2-0 on the outside corner for strike one. Avery Hatcher, the second baseman, waiting on deck. Two-one. Foul backing out of play for strike two. Count evens up here, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a 2-2. Hit in the air. Maddox and McCauley giving chase to it. McCauley's going to make the play, and they collide. Maddox seems to be okay. And now we got 2 gone here, still with runners on first and second. So Durham finding a way here to get out of this jam. It's a second pop-up caught by McCauley. Now Chad Moore will make his way out. And it looks like we're about to have a pitching change. And that will do it here for Brooks Durham. So while the new pitcher will come into the game here for the Panthers, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Hello everyone, this is Eric Schultz. On behalf of Cade and the entire Schultz family, we would like to say thank you. Thank you for all the love, all the support, and most importantly, the prayers. 1 Peter 5:10 reads, "But the God of all grace, who hath called us unto his eternal glory by Christ Jesus, after that you have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you." We want to thank God for his grace.
Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Ead at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics. From the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit SouthernTennesseeMedicalGroup.com or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400. Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We're open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil, and Malco product. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Haviland, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobil. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
New pitcher in the game here is Chase Carr here for Coffman. His first pitch here, the 2-0 hitter, and Avery Hatcher misses in for ball 1. And there it's a 2-on-2 out situation here in the top of the 5th inning. Brooks Durham has moved to third. Cale Scott has now moved to left. Next pitch misses for ball 2. And Mason Neal will now make his way back into the dugout. Here's a 2-0 on the outside corner for strike 1. Comes a 2-1 here from Carr on the inside corner for strike 2. 2-2 the count here to the 2-hole hitter and Hatcher. Deuce is on the board with 2 outs. Next pitch from Carr on the inside corner for strike 3, and that will end the inning. Blue Devils straying 2 on the bottom of the 5th. In the top of the 5th. We'll go the bottom half of the inning next on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, I realize that in high school sports we don't have the last names on the back of jerseys usually, but the question is often asked, are you playing for the name on the front or the name on the back? The same should be considered spiritually. Paul said in Philippians 1 and verse 21, "For me to live as Christ and to die as gain." So who are we truly living for? What name are we trying to promote? Is it the name of Christ, the name of Christian? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Hendersonville, this Class A consolation game, E.O. Coffman leading Unicoi County 5-2. First pitch here, the 3-hole hitter, and Hub Maddox is a breaking ball in there for strike 1. Maddox 0 for 1 in the game, a sac fly in the right in the first, and then a pop-up to the shortstop in the third. Reed Bogert on for his 5th inning of work through 5 runs off 8 hits, a walk and a strikeout. Right now at 71 pitches as that one misses for ball 1. Here comes a 1-1. Misses away for ball 2. 3-4-5 due up here. Max will be followed by A.J. Daniel and Brooks Durham. Wind now blowing straight out, and here's a 2-1. On the outside corner, count evens up. Here are 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Max will call time here at the plate. Good crowd on hand. Fans from both sides making their way out here on this It's been a stormy Saturday so far. It's a 2-2. Send in the air, and that one's going to go in the deep left center field, but the center fielder out there in Bennett is going to make the catch, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. One gone here in the bottom of the fifth. Now brings up the cleanup hitter in A.J. Daniel. Daniel 1 for 2, a fly out the center in the first, and a single into right, and scored a run in the third. Part of that 3-run third has given Coffman here a 5-2 lead. First pitch from Bogert. Daniel skies this one in the center. Bennett going back on it. Loses his hat again and makes the catch out there in deep center field for the second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the bottom of the fifth. Both flyouts in the center. Now brings up the now third baseman, the original starting pitcher in Brooks Durham. Durham 2 for 2 in the game. Singles in the second and third and scored runs in both innings as well. It's the first pitch on the outside corner for strike one. Comes the 0-1. That one's in there for strike two. Durham down 0-2 in the count. Long look here from Bogert. Here goes the 0-2. Misses away for ball one. 2 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the fifth. A 5-2 Panther lead over the Blue Devils. 1-2 from Bogert. This is a ground ball over to second. Fielded and thrown to first in time, and that one will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down here for the Panthers in the bottom of the fifth. Go to the top of the sixth. It's a 5-2 Coffman lead. That's next on the X Sports Network.
Tennessee Flight Training. We are training the next generation of pilots. Come and see why Tennessee Flight Training is the best way to learn to fly. Tennessee Flight Training. The skies are calling.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Hendersonville, Tennessee, in this Class A consolation game, it's a 5-2 E.O. Coffman lead over Unicoi County as we go to the top of the sixth. 3-4-5 due up for the Blue Devils. Reed Bogert, Hudson Berry, and Alex Landingham. Chase Carr back on after getting out of a jam in his previous inning. First pitch here to Bogart's on the outside corner for strike one. Bogert has 2 of the 3 Blue Devil hits. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI double in the first, single and a run scored in the fourth. 0-1. That one's in the turf for ball one. 1-1 the count. Carr out of the windup and the 1-1. This one's a ground ball up the middle. Emerson fields it short. The throw to first will be in time, and they get Bogart out for the first time in the game, and the first out here in the top of the sixth inning. One gone will bring up the designated hitter in Hudson Berry. Berry is 0 for 2, a strikeout looking in the first, and a pop-up to McCauley behind the mound in the fourth. First time here against Carr. First pitch here from Carr, and that one's in the turf for ball one. Here's a 1-0, and that one misses away for ball two. Brooks Durham, who left after 4 2/3, gave up 2 runs off 3 hits, a walk, and 5 strikeouts. Here's a 2-0. Grounded up the middle. Emerson fields it again at short. The throw over to first, bounces it in there in time for the second out of the inning. Pair of ground outs over to Emerson at short, and we've got 2 gone here in the top of the 6th inning. Brings up the third baseman and Alex Lanningham, 0 for 1, a strikeout swinging in the second, and a sacrifice fly with an RBI in the left in the 4th. Scored the second run of the game for the Blue Devils. First time here against Carr. Wind now blowing out the left. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Actually, Durham had 4 strikeouts. Carr has the other one, 5 total from Panther pitching. Here's the 0-1. Sent in the left field. Scott running in and makes the diving catch out there in left, and that one will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Blue Devils here in the top of the 6th. We head to the bottom half of the inning. It's coming up next on the X Sports Network.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here in Hendersonville, Tennessee, Drakes Creek Park, as we go to the bottom of the 6th, a 5-2 E.O. Coffman lead over Unicoi County here in this Class A consolation game. Due up for the Panthers, 6-7-8 with Logan Mays, Cale Scott, Callum McCauley. Reed Bogert on for 6th inning of work through 5 runs off 8 hits, a walk, a strikeout. Right now it's 79 pitches. Number 80 is in there for strike one. Wind blowing stiffly out the left. Next pitch. This is high for ball one, so the count evens up here at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a 1-1 on the outside corner for strike two. Sun now peeking his head out here in Hendersonville. Here comes a 1-2. That's lined in the left field. Going to be a base hit here for Mays. So he reaches base here for the 3rd time with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Walk and 2 singles, excuse me. One of them an RBI. This one here, the lead off the bottom of the 6th. 9th hit of the game for the Panthers. Brings up the now left fielder in Cale Scott, who's 1 for 2, has reached base twice. Single in the 2nd, and a reach base via an error that scored 2 runs over the 3rd in the 3rd. The last couple runs that the Panthers have scored in the game. Big lead over there first by Mays. First pitch from Bogert, and that one's in there for strike one. Bogert now will check in over at Mays. At first, the throw was not in time. Comes a 1-2. Mays will take off. Swing and a miss. Throw to get Mays at second. Slides in awkwardly, but gets in there, and he's safe. Pitch will be in there for a ball, so it's a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Now they're going to come out of here and get Bogart because that was pitch number 84. And it looks like, as his head coach from Unicoi kind of going to make his way out. Now we're going to have a pitching change here for the Blue Devils. While that change goes down, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with Primary Care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary Care by One Stop Medical at its best.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy and GMC dealer.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Hendersonville, the new pitcher in the game here for Unicoi County will be Tanner White. So he will face off with Cale Scott, runner on second base. It's a 1-2 count. Here to Scott. So White comes in for Bogart, who gave up 5 runs off 9 hits, a walk, a strikeout, and finished, I believe, at 84, 85 pitches. First pitch here from White, and that one misses away. Mays took a big lead out there, but we'll get back in time. 2-2 is the count. So Jasper Kilburn's the new runner in the game, pitch runner here. Catcher here calls time. This is 2-2. That one misses away here for ball 3. Here's a 3-2. It's a ground ball foul, and the count will stay. 3 balls and 2 strikes as Scott stays alive. Full count offering. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that will be the first out of the inning. One gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Now bring up Colin McCauley, the first baseman. McCauley is 0 for 2, a strikeout swinging in the second, a fly out the center in the third. First pitch here from White, and that one misses in for ball one. Yep. Actually, we got a pitch hitter in the game, and that will be Jack Story, who will pitch in here for McCauley. Now White will check on the runner in Kilburn at second, and throws not in time. Here's a 1-0 on the outside corner for strike one. Waiting on deck is Max Carr, 9-hole hitter in the second baseman. Here's a 1-1. That one is fouled back off the net for strike two. Comes a 1-2. Breaking ball, and that one misses high and in for ball two. Comes a 2-2 on the outside corner for strike three, and that will be the second out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts here from White. That brings up the second baseman, Max Carr, who's 0 for 2. A fielder's choice RBI in the second, and grounded out to third in the fourth. First pitch, that one misses for ball one. Comes a 1-0. This is high for ball two. Comes a 2-0. This is high and in for ball three. 3-0 the count here to Carr. Jack Emerson, the top of the order, waiting on deck if Carr can find a way on. Wind blowing out the left here. Next pitch from White, and that one's in there for strike one. Comes a 3-1. Hit high in the air, and this one is going to stay in the fence. White is going to make the catch in front of the plate, and that one will end the inning. Panthers stram one here on the bottom of the sixth. Final chance for the Blue Devils is coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
This is the good life.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suits, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Drakes Creek Park here in Hendersonville, Tennessee, as we go to the top of the seventh in this TMS and AA Class A consolation between Unicoi County and E.O. Coffman. Panthers leading the Blue Devils 5-2. Final chance here for Unicoi County. 6, 7, 8 due up here in Tanner White, Carter Simmons, and Brooks Bennett. Chase Carr back on the mound here for E.O. Coffman. He's gone an inning and 2/3, has struck out 2. and so far hasn't allowed a hit. So White here to lead things off, who came on as the pitcher. Actually, looks like we might have a pitch hitter coming into the game here for White. First pitch here from Carr. This is low for ball one. We do have a pitch hitter in. It will be Swinehart here. So the 1-0. Hit in the air, and this one might stay in play. Maddox going back on it, but goes off the net for strike one. So Swinehart in here for White, pitch hitting. Here's a 1-1. This is in the turf for ball two. Here's a 1-1. Sent in the air, and that one's going to stay on the infield. Emerson at short, going to call everybody off, makes the catch, and that will be the first out of the inning. One gone here in the top of the seventh. Now brings up Hensley, another pitch hitter here for the Blue Devils. First Swinehart, and now Hensley. On for his first time. First pitch here from Carr. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball for strike one. Comes the 0-1. In there for strike two. Comes the 0-2 here from Carr. Breaking ball, swing and a miss for strike three. And that will be the second out of the inning. Third strikeout of the game here for Carr. And that is actually it's his second strikeout, sixth by Panther pitching. Now I'm going to bring up Brooks Bennett, the center fielder, is 1 for 2. Strikeout looking in the second and a single in the fifth. First time here against Carr. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one. Comes the 0-1. In there for strike two. Blue Devils down to their final strike. Wind blowing straight away to center. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball misses away for ball one. Here comes a 1-2. Breaking ball misses high in the count. Goes to deuces with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. And the 2-2 in the turf after going ahead. 0-2 is now got in the count here full of 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count offering from Carr. Misses away for ball 4. It's the second walk here issued by Panther pitching. Brings up Max Green, the right fielder, is 0 for 2. Actually, it's a pitch hitter coming in the game here for the Blue Devils in Madden. So the third pitch hitter in the game here in this inning. Big lead at first by Bennett. First pitch will miss high for ball 1. The Panthers, who have struggled with walks all season long, has kept them down here so far in this game with just 2. And just 1 on the other side for the Blue Devils. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's a 1-1. That one's in there for strike 2. Carr comes set, and here comes a 1-2. Misses away in the turf, and the count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 on and 2 gone here in the top of the 7th. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that one will end the game. E.O. Coffman comes away here with a 5-2 win over Unicoi County here in the consolation game. The Panthers will now finish the year at 31-2 on the season, the best season so far in school history. Final stat line here, Unicoi County, 2 runs off 3 hits, 2 errors. Coffman, 5 runs off 9 hits and 2 errors. Brooks Durham will pick up the win, while Chase Carr will come in and pick up the save. Later, we got Loretto softball on the road at Waverly Central in their sub-state game, trying to get into Murfreesboro next week. So this is A.J. Good here on the X Sports Network, wishing you a happy weekend, and we'll see you guys